Hello YouTube, this is Danny Dunko in 237. Sorry it's been so long since I did an update, and I know I said before that I was going to be updating more frequently. That was several months ago. It's been crazy busy here, just due to the hurricane and the holidays, and I do live in New Jersey. We dodged a bullet. We got a direct hit from the hurricane, but somehow we didn't get any damage. We were out of power for a few days, but we made it through pretty much unscathed, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I have not had time. I haven't had any time to myself for about 3 months now to stay up and get one of these videos done for you. So I'm going to make a concerted effort to get back into the swing of things, and with that I'll get started. First, let me show you something I bought for myself. This is a Criterion update, so let me show you my shirt I got myself. It's very comfy. I have a Janus Films mug, so I figured I'd buy myself a Criterion shirt. I like it. It's very simple. It's very streamlined, if that's the right word, but I like it. And let me quickly show you, we just recently, you see some empty space here on this small shelf, because we just moved all of our Blu-rays used to be on this shelf, but we have so many CDs, we needed more room for them. So we rearranged our movie shelf to fit the Blu-rays on it. So I have all my Criterions together right here. And I don't have a huge collection. I mean, I've shown all of it already, but it's a modest collection. You'll see some empty spaces because I'm going to show you some stuff that I just got. I have that set aside. And then we move into Blu-rays. My wife thinks it's really silly of me to separate the Blu-rays and the DVDs, but she's not the movie fanatic I am. I got this Sound of Music box set on Amazon for $30 one day. They had a blowout sale. I got this Classic Monsters collection for Christmas. I watched Dracula. I couldn't believe how great it looks. So this just gives you an idea of all of our eclectic taste in movies. You're not going to see too many horror titles over here, because most of our horror titles are in, I think I already showed the Cult Cabinet, which is no more. It is now just a shelf, because the cabinet was in the way of our doorway. Made it a pain in the arse to get in and out of the kitchen. So, and then yeah, this is, I picked up these 3 Star Wars because they have the original theatrical versions on them as an extra. Non-anamorphic, non-remastered. They look like crap, but frankly, I would rather watch those than watch the most pristine-looking version of the altered ones with the fake video game effects added to them. Yeah, so this is it. Here's our vinyl record collection. Yes, we do still buy records. Most of these are old, but there's some new stuff in here too. And with that, I will get to the update here. So these are all box sets, actually. I didn't even realize that until I was getting ready to start doing this video. So let me show you what I got. We'll start with Pasolini's Trilogy of Life collection. This is a great set. I can't believe how beautiful these movies look. These movies vary in quality. Well, I don't want to. They vary. They vary in degrees to which I like them. Put it that way. I don't want to say any of them are bad, because none of them are bad. Now I got to be very careful how I show you this, because these covers are very provocative. So let me see. Yeah, I mean, if this was people getting their heads blown off or their throats slit, it would be okay. But unfortunately, you know, breasts and genitalia are just so disturbing and offensive it isn't even funny. So, the Decameron is really good. It's basically a comedy. mostly. Most of it's very... It's really weird, because I don't want to say it's lighthearted, because it's very gritty and very dark and very... what's the word? Grimy, and... I mean, it captures what I imagine the time period that it takes place really well. But, I mean, basically, it's mostly slapstick comedy. Some great acting, some great filmmaking. It's really a fun, occasionally disturbing, but mostly fun movie. You can definitely see a bit of the Salo feel in it, but that's mostly in the style in which it's filmed, not in the subject matter. And then we switch to, let me cover up this very offensive breast here. This is the Canterbury Tales. Out of the three, this is my least favorite. Not saying I don't like it. I do like it. I just think the Decameron is really good. Canterbury Tales is good. But it's, I think it's the least of the three. I like it, though. It's it also it varies between funny slapstick humor and some really disturbing, brutal violence. But some really bizarre, surreal imagery toward the end of it, and the depiction of hell. And then finally, once again, cover up this just utterly horrifying depiction of the perfectly healthy human body. And the Arabian Nights. This is my favorite of the three. This is the most cinematic. It's got some really cool camera tricks in it. It's got just great imagery, and I like the story. I think of this one the best. Sort of got the most positive story of all of them. But this is a cool set. I mean, obviously I've seen Salo. On this booklet. I've read some of it. It's a great booklet. It's got kind of a depressing essay by Pasolini himself, in which he talks about how he is basically disowned the Trilogy of Life shortly after he made it because of the fact that it influenced a bunch of softcore rip-offs that came out in its wake, and he felt that was somehow his fault or something, and wasn't happy about it. So it's a little depressing, but hey, it led to him making Salo, which I think is a great movie, and unfortunately was his last. I think he could have done a lot more. So that's the Trilogy of Life collection. Next, we have 4 by Agnes Varda. This is interesting, the way I decided I wanted to buy this. About a year ago, maybe, I watched on Criterion website a excerpt from, I believe, a film student's video essay about the editing of Vagabond, which is the most recent movie she's made. Well, the most recent movie in this box set. And she talks about the I think it was called the elliptical editing in Vagabond. And what she meant was that the way the movie's edited prevents us from ever learning anything about the protagonist, about the woman who is the lead character in the movie. And I just found that one little clip fascinating, so I decided I wanted to watch the movie. I watched it on Hulu. I thought it was fantastic, and it made me want to see more of her stuff. And what a lot of people don't know is that she was basically part of the French New Wave before there was such a thing as the French New Wave. She made her first movie, this one, La Pointe Courte. If that's the correct way to pronounce it, I'm sorry if that isn't. She made this movie about 5 years before Jean-Luc Godard and Francois Truffaut made their first movies. So, and most people have never even heard of her. So I haven't watched I haven't watched these 3 earlier movies of hers, but I am looking forward to it. Cleo from 5 to 7. La Bonheur. I took French in high school and college. I should know how to pronounce these words. And this movie, Vagabond. This movie is so great. I think this movie is just fantastic. And it's a very mysterious movie. I mean, I can't think of another movie where you follow a character all the way through, from beginning to end for, I'm not even sure how long it is, for 105 minutes. Follow this character through the whole movie, and you don't find out anything about her. She is a complete mystery, and while that may sound frustrating and unsatisfying, it isn't. It just makes it makes the movie even more intriguing. It makes me want to watch it again. So, just judging by that movie, the style of the filmmaking and the writing and just the thematics of it, I think that she's just, she's got my attention. So I'm going to be watching her earlier movies. So there's another, my next purchase. I got with some Christmas money. America Lost and Found, the BBS story. I've seen about half of these movies. I've seen Head, Easy Rider, 5 Easy Pieces, and The Last Picture Show. I've never seen Drive East Said, King of Marvin Gardens, or A Safe Place. But I love these Easy Rider and 5 Easy Pieces and Last Picture Show. I love those movies. Head, I have to admit I am not a big Monkees fan, so I've never been a big fan of that one. But I'm going to give it another try because my wife is a Monkees fanatic. But this is a beautiful box set. I got this on sale on Amazon. Trying to not patronize Amazon too much because, I think Amazon, whether inadvertently or not, I think Amazon is leading to the unfortunate demise of brick and mortar stores, and I'm a person who likes to actually go shopping. So this is Head, a Monkees movie, directed by Bob Rafelson and co-written by Jack Nicholson, who has a little part in it. Easy Rider. This is just a great movie. It's brutally depressing, but it's still a great movie. That's the thing I've noticed, with the exception of Head. The running theme through these movies is just a great deal of pessimism. 5 Easy Pieces is another one. It's just brutal. It's like, it's just like, hey, Gabby, how you doing? That was my cat coming by to say hello. It's sort of like, it's like the American dream sort of turned upside down. Like, you make these movies, you always hear these stories about like, people making it, and people, most movies are always about people sort of going for it. And they're, kind of positive and uplifting, and these movies are all about people who are at the end of their rope, and have things just go from bad to worse. I mean, 5 Easy Pieces is just it's 5 Easy Pieces is a movie literally about giving up. Hello again. Okay, please get your butt out of my way. It's there's not that many movies out there about giving up, and that's what 5 Easy Pieces is about. So, but yeah, I got this for about 50% off. So I mean, I couldn't pass that up. We have a wonderful Barnes and Noble right within walking distance of our apartment. I mean, it's 5 minutes away on foot, and every single thing that I have ever gone online to see if they have it in stock, if I can just go pick it up, every single thing, no matter what I've looked for, they always have it. I mean, they've had like almost, you know, they have all the what are they called, the Eclipse box sets. They have, I mean, just everything. So I prefer to, you know, go into a store and buy something. But I couldn't pass this up for 50% off since I missed it at the 50% off sale. So finally, my last pickup for now, and I got this directly from the Criterion website because it was cheaper than anywhere else. This is something I wanted to buy myself for a while. The 10 Years of Rialto Pictures box set. And this contains Army of Shadows, O Hussar Balthazar, Band of Outsiders, Billy Liar, The Discreet Charm of the Bourgeoisie, Mafioso, Murderous Maids, Rafifi, The Third Man, and Touche Pa O Grisby. The only movie that I have actually seen in this box set is The Third Man, which makes you know, spending, you know, $100+ on it maybe seem kind of ridiculous, but I'm a big fan of Rialto Pictures. I go to the Film Forum. I actually have a membership at the Film Forum in New York. You know, the reason that they have such great prints of these movies, you know, Grand Illusion, and they had a big French New Wave, I'm sorry, French Old Wave, they called it, French Old Wave series a couple months ago. And, you know, the reason they have such great prints is because the programmer of the guy who runs their programming department, who decides what movies to show, he got so fed up with not being able to find decent prints of these movies. It's a little butt crack there. I think that's okay. He got so tired of not being able to find decent prints of these movies that he just decided to start his own distribution company in order to be able to get good prints. Which I think is amazing. I think it's just, you know, that's so cool. You know, say like, oh, I can't, you know, nobody else is going to do this for me. Fine, I'll do it myself. You know, so I felt the need to support them for doing that, and buying this box set just seemed like a real tribute to, you know, it's. I just think it's one of those things where, you know, when you have that much passion for classic and foreign films, that you start your own company so that you can make your own pristine prints of films to show to people, then I think you're owed a certain degree of regard. Third Man is great. It always amazes me that Joseph Cotten was in Citizen Kane and Magnificent Ambersons and The Third Man and Shadow of a Doubt, and then went on to be in Lady Frankenstein toward the end of his career. So, but Jean Gabin is you know, I'm a big fan of his. Great actor. So, yep, those are my pickups. Those are my Criterion pickups for the time being. It's only 4, but obviously it's 4 pretty big, pretty significant sets. Actually, now that I think of it, this one, this is kind of interesting. It just occurred to me. I got this one directly from the Criterion site because, as I said, it was cheaper than anywhere else. It was even cheaper than on Amazon. I got this one on Amazon at about 50% off. This one I got at Newbury Comics while I was visiting my aunt and uncle in Rhode Island. I actually bought this used, but it looked to me, I mean, I looked at the whole thing, it looks to me like somebody bought it and then just never even watched it. I mean, the DVDs are all perfect. I mean, it looks brand new. So I got that at a discount. And then the Trilogy of Life collection, I got this during at Barnes & Noble during their November 50% off sale. So You know, I got each one of these represents a different resource for Criterion, and each one of these I got at a discount. And thanks to this guy, I have 108, I think 108 loyalty points to go before I get a $50 gift certificate from Criterion, and that's nothing to sneeze at. So that's it. I appreciate you watching, and I'll tell you what, I'm going to finish this video up and give you the pleasure of watching me put these away on the shelf, because I know that all of you are going to be very, very nervous until these are back up on the shelf. I know I would be. So, oh, I have the diff. Okay, there we go. Have that under America, because technically it's called America Lost and Found. Okay. And now, Trilogy of Life is under T, right between Seven Samurai and Zazie dans le Metro. And then we go to 4 by Agnes Varda, which goes before Blood for Dracula. Oh, that's something I don't know. I guess that's something I should show you too. Let me put Rialto Pictures away, and then I'll show you something neat. I went to Chiller Theater, which is a horror convention in Jersey, and I got Paul Morrissey's autograph. If I can get some without glare on there. So I got Paul Morrissey to sign Flesh for Frankenstein, and I got Paul Morrissey and Stefania Cassini to sign Blood for Dracula. So, speaking of the Film Forum and Paul Morrissey, later this month there's going to be a double feature of Women in Revolt and Trash being shown at the Film Forum, so I'm probably going to be checking that out. And that's it. So, hope you enjoyed my my update. I'm going to have to figure out a way to fit more stuff on here, as a number of the movies coming out this year I definitely going to want to pick up. So, here's the complete Criterion shelf with everybody in their place. And with that, I bid you a happy 2013, and yeah, I will be talking to you soon. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great weekend. Okay, bye bye.